Hi guys, it's Jeanette with Backland Creations. Come on in. Today we are going to make a beach themed home sign. So let's get our comments pulled up here so I can read all your lovely words and see who's here. Don't be shy about letting me know you're here. Just say hi if you'd like to stay in the background. That's fine. All right. Wait till Kimberly finishes up. She was making a patriotic sign. Hi Linda. Hi Crystal. How are you? Welcome in. So today we are going to make, good afternoon, a home sign. I got this at a manufacturer's oops sale. You can't tell where the oops is unless you've seen the right one, but it was P. Graham Dunn's and it's gone under business. Boo. Because I got a lot of cool things out of their oops room. But we're going to make that. Normally in their, how they made it was, this was a picture like attached to the shell. It filled out the entire thing. Well, since it was an oops, we're going to do it a little bit different. And it's heavy. It's made out of MDF and it's probably 2 inches thick. So don't drop it on your tip. Alright, I'm going to bring you down just a little bit so you can see some more. There we go. So I do have big shells that I had ordered from Amazon, I believe. Yeah, because it came in a brown box. So we're going to use this to fill in most of it. But we also want to fill in the rest of it. So we're going to use some sand, some white sand. I don't have any of the itty bitty seashells anymore. I've used them all up, so I have to get some more. So the shells that were like broken and stuff in my bag, I went ahead and broke them up further. That made a mess. I put them in a bag and I hit them with a hammer. Well, I had to hit them a lot harder with a hammer. I put some little divots in my mat and some went everywhere. The bag busted. So it was quite... Hi, Aldine. Hi, Sheila. How are you guys? All right, so I do want to give... This was primered when I bought it. The back is primered. It does have a keyhole hanger. So I'm not going to be putting a hanger on it. But I do want to put some color here. So, oh, I forgot my paper plate. So, let me get a little paper plate going on here. And I have some, I had a big bag of shells. I think I bought them at Walmart like 5 years ago. But I sorted out all my small ones. I have sand. Oh, I forgot about these. I thought these were something else. So I do have this kind of shell. I thought that was something else. I thought it was white rock. I'm glad I grabbed it, huh? We have some different colored little pieces of rock, and I have some faux sea glass, and then I have some turquoise. This is 1/4 inch, like what resin makers use, a resin artist, and I colored it. So I just mixed it with some, gosh, my mind just went blank. Not mica powder. I can do it with mica powder too. Hi, Fatima. The dyes. Wow. I cannot believe I... Hi, Mary Schneider. How are you? I seen something come right across, Fatima. Did you send me something? Okay, so we're gonna give it some color. And I'm going to use some blues, turquoises, and I think I might even put flamingo coral in there. I made a wreath one time that had turquoise, blues, and coral in it, and it sold. One of my friends from Walmart who I hadn't talked to in a while, she's like, I want it. And I'm like, okay. So she was all about it. That's doing okay. Sometimes the paints get thick, and I add some water. So I'm gonna do kind of an ombre look, and then hopefully we can get it all done within our time frame. So I'm thinking this way, some white. I don't know if I want to put the dark in there. I'll put some white in there. I always want to put them in the order that I'm going to paint them. And I'm going to try to only do the very tops, because when you start going into the sides and all that, it's a hot mess. But if it goes there, it goes there. Hey, Darla, how are you? Okay, so this is actually not this color. I had gotten it. It is Krylon Chalky Finish, and I got it tinted to the color that I wanted. So we're going to do some blue across the top. I'm just kind of getting where I want it right now. And then we'll do some the beach is your favorite place. I've only been a few times, but I'm just going to put a little bit of blue on there. I tried a coastal bathroom one time, but I don't know what that is. Chalky something. Might be my crushed up shells. They kind of made quite the mess. Wash some paintbrushes out this morning. Usually after my lives, I just like put them in a bucket or a jar. And oh, I guess we're doing the sides now. It ran down the side. The most favorite place I have found that we like is Ocean Isle, down there in North Carolina. Oh, let's put a white in between. Oop, that's not the white paint. Hi, Busby. Yep, I've only been to the beach a couple times. Almost put my Podge on there for the white. I didn't actually bring it down far enough. All my other ones. Try not to put that in there. Been to Myrtle Beach. Been to Ocean Isle. Myrtle Beach was a couple times. That's okay, Tracy. Thank you. So then we're going to do, I don't want to stick that back in there. And then we're going to do some of that flamingo. Oop. Clobber knobber. Ooh, that is bright. I like it though. I think I need to get some more of this because it's got a burger in there. Okay, so let's see. I kind of want to bring this down a little bit. I'm just going to kind of mesh all the colors together. I like to do this theme of colors. It's really pretty. Really, Fatima? Yeah. My husband Floyd wanted to move to South Carolina, but not like on the beach, like inland a couple hours, because I'm not doing no hurricane. This girl on hurricanes, I can do tornadoes, but I can't do hurricanes. A hurricane's like a tornado with an ocean. Is it? I've not been to California, so I guess we're going to have to do the sides since that all went down there. All went downhill, huh? So All right. Just bring more color into it. This is a rather thick side, so it's not, you know, like the little laser letters or something. I actually have 2 of these. I bought 2 of them. Glad I did, since they went under. Woo! That one sunk way down in there. Hey, Jennifer! Hi, Sheila! How are you? We're doing the beach. We're going to the beach. Last time I was at the beach, I got fried. I had 100 SPF on, and I still got fried. And I was under an umbrella. And we were only there for 2 hours. But it was just that hot that day that there was no denying I was getting burnt. You see the beach? Woohoo! It's a heavy sign too. I know we gotta do the top. I'll do the top when I stand it up here in a minute. I just want those colors to swoosh together. We need to add some more after I get it all painted. That'll be fine. Let's see here. I love these colors together. Or even you can put the fuchsia with it. I like the fuchsia in it too. Oh yeah, hey Melissa or Michelle. Yeah, well, no, I didn't do. My swimming suit's like a tank top, but I obviously should have had something else on. I went and got in the ocean for just, you know, a few minutes. We went back underneath my umbrella. So the next, we went down for a couple hours, and then we went home, ate lunch, came back, and I'm like, I'm not going back today. I need to sit it out. So I just sat on the deck. Our house that we rented with a couple other couples was, I'd say a block from the beach access, so it wasn't too bad. I know this is the bottom, but I'm still going to paint it. We'll get it all painted, and then we'll finalize where all our colors will be. Since that blue, I wasn't going to paint the sides, but since that blue ran down, yeah. I think it's my blood pressure medicine, my blood pressure or my cholesterol, that it's a light sensitive. I think it's my blood pressure. I'm not supposed to be in the sun. I can't drink. Hi, Robin. Missed you coming in, sorry. Got my nose deep into beach colors. As soon as we get our colors right, then we'll work on where we got a seashell, big shell that we're going to put on here, where the manufacturer had a, you know, a stick-on or whatever that they used. It was just a shell. I actually bought another shell. It was just a shell that said welcome on a stick, but it's a lot bigger than this. I will miss that store being there. All right, so I know we got that going on. Let's do this. Thank you, Fatima. It is a great size. Get down in all them grooves. I have to go back and get some blue grooves. And I can't forget the top. I got the bottom. As soon as I switch colors here, I'll get the top. Okay. Let's see if we can pick her up without making such a mess. There we go. I'll turn it around so you can see it. So there's what we got going on right now. Nope, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one. Is it dripping down? Not yet. I just want to make sure I get all the nooks and crannies with either the blue or the coral. You paint a frenzy? Well, you know, I could paint in a frenzy. I don't want to. I'm a messy painter. I admit it. I own it. I make a mess. When I painted my living room, oh Lord, I had drop cloths and plastic everywhere, but I still managed to get some on the carpet, but it was in the corner, so it didn't matter. Really? My aunt I had cousins that lived in San Diego. Well, I mean, I probably still have cousins in San Diego. It's not a part of the family that corresponds together or anything. I don't really have any family that kind of corresponds with each other than my mom. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. I have a brother and I have a sister, but they were so much younger than me. My sister was 12 years younger than me, and my brother was 15 years younger than me. And then I had my daughter early, so my daughter and my brother actually went to the same grade school. Hi, Joy. No, your name's not Lisa. Is it Lisa? I'm so bad with people's names unless I talk to them all the time. Heck, I still call my grandchildren a different name. They're like, Grandma, sorry. I called the one that was here for a week. You're getting ready to move to the beach. I couldn't leave my grandchildren. I just couldn't. Maybe when they're older. I don't know. Yep, Lisa. I always want to call you Joy. And I think one time you're like, that's fine. And I'm like, no, I know that's not your name. Put some white in here. So I've been trying to find a craft for tomorrow. I think I have it narrowed down. For our Dollar Tree Fun Friday. Been watching different people and... Oop, don't do blue down there. Okay, so some of this is drying, so let's just get some color on here. Okay, so now we're going to kind of finalize some color. This is how I'm going to do it. We're going to have to get a base coat on there. Then I have a bigger brush that I like to swoosh it all together. Maybe I should have turned off my fan. I put light blue in there. Sometimes you want it to dry so fast, but then when you want it to stay wet for a little bit, of course it's getting pretty warm here today too. I haven't even gone outside yet. My son got sent home early from work because they had a line breakdown. Hi, Belinda. You're always looking for ideas. You know when I can't even remember the last time I went into a Dollar Tree. I've had so much stuff that I bought for 5 years that I stopped buying unless I need something specific. I mean, I buy fabric, of course, but or needles or, you know, whatever we need as far as that goes. But my problem was when I was buying stuff, I would buy multiples. And I mean multiples. So I had too much. We do have a lot of Dollar Tree cutting boards. Not sure how warm it's here yet. It's getting warm. I think it was supposed to be 89. Okay, so I think I'm going to add just a little bit more white. Let's try not to get that in my jar, but I think I did. Pick it up. Yep. Okay, so here's the fun part. I always like to use a bigger brush. It works easier when it's a you know, a square or not letters. It's a Resin. So when I do it, I try to, if I have big color differences, ooh, that one's still stiff. It's 90 there, Cheryl. Woo! I try to have 2 wide ones because I don't want the blue to mix, kind of like the way it did. But we shall fix. Oh, that's where the white's supposed to go. Then we gotta get it to dry. Nope, don't do that, Jeanette. Is it very hot today? Shush on the rain. Now, it actually did not rain as much as it said it was going to. Our sides are going to be all kinds of different colors just because I decided to run down and I'm not fighting with it. This is going to be, it's going to be. Maybe I need one more. Floyd's like, how do you go through so many paintbrushes? I'm like, I don't know. Get a little bit more white on that. There we go. Is it a hot tamale? I hate the heat anymore. I hate the cold, but I don't know which one I don't like worse. The older I get, the worse I hate it. Used to, I mean, we went around, Mom and I were talking, our air conditioner, we lived in a trailer and our air conditioner was broke. So, I think 3 years we went without it. Trying to get some of that excess paint off the sides. Like I said, this works a lot better if it's a smooth surface, continuous surface. No, it's not white on it. I think it's about done, or else I'm just going to get mad at it. Okay. Let's dry it a little bit while it's sitting down. Oh, it's 102? At least the humidity's down. We're in the mid to high range for pollen, and I hate when the pollen counts up. Got my glue gun mixed in. Oh, I know, Cheryl. Me too. That's why I can't decide. I probably like the summer because I can just stay in the air. Where, you know, we live in an older home, so it's cold. It's always cold. A lot of this one right here will get covered up with seashells here in just a sec. That light blue paint, like the Run, of course it's not chalk paint. Yeah, my hands ache when it's cruddy crud. When it's winter. I now know what my grandma went through. Because her hands were just... I have a throw one, yeah. I'm talking about just when I'm up and around. When I'm sleeping, I'm okay. I even wear socks in the wintertime, and I don't like to wear socks. First thing that comes off is my socks and shoes when I come in the house. I mostly want to get this right here dry so I can put all our pretty shells on it. The rest of it's getting there. The top of letter, actually that's the bottom. Is it running over there? At least this is the bottom. Ooh, I didn't get under there. I didn't get in there. Look at that. I messed it up. Sometimes I just don't know when to quit. That's my problem. At least that part's on the shell that will be covering some. Okay, stop it. No more. No more. No more. Get all these paintbrushes out of the way. Perfect time for a hot flash. I still have some every once in a while. Not like well gosh. I had to have a hysterectomy, and that first night when I come home was the most miserable I have been in a long, long time. So I have two papers here. I did that on purpose because I want to pull this one up so I don't have to worry about getting stuff in paint. And there we go. And we'll lift this up. And there's still parts of it wet, but we got to get busy. Okay. So here's what we got so far. Oh, it's looking cool. But I still get them. I got a little bit of paint right there. There we go. So we're still wet a little, but we're gonna focus on this right here. With some Mod Podge. Should have waited to use that brush. I think it's my last chippy brush. Have to have my hubby stop and get me some. So my doctor did not want we decided that we did not want to do that because there's so many side effects that can bring on cancer. So we went with Bristol, which is basically a low dose of Paxil. Who knew? And that helped some. But my friends used to laugh at me when we'd be together. If 8:30 came around, they knew it was 8:30 because my face, my neck, the tops of my legs, if I was in shorts, would turn red. So it was a running joke around the campfire. Oh, it must be 8:30. Jeanette's getting hot. So I'm just Mod Podging the shell because we're going to put some sand down first. And then some people take that black cohash. It's helped some people. Okay. Let's get this on here. So this is sand. I want to get a cookie sheet. Oh, grab two. This is just white sand. I believe I bought it either Walmart or Dollar Tree. And I saved my seasoned shakers. They make nice containers for things like this. Your overall flashes. Well, I had early because they gave me a hysterectomy at 42. But my mom didn't have much of anything. It's fine. Thank you. Luckily, that's just the bottom, so I'm not real worried about that. I think I'm just going to leave it on this. I'll just leave it right there. So we've got sand all over here. And now, so this rocks a little bit. I think I'd rather it rock at the bottom. Get me some handy wipes. I love the Huggies brand. I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore. It was a Christian manufacturer of home decor called P. Graham Dunn's. They went under last year, and their oopses would go into a room, a clearance room basically, and we could buy them like super duper cheap. But they closed down about a year ago. Made me sad. Okay, that helped. Alright, so I think let's get some. Here's some crushed I did this morning. It's got some bigger pieces that I can put under the bottom right there. So let's mark it somehow. Mark it. So let's just put a little line right there. Put a little line right there. Trying to just figure out where to put the glue. I have another one that, I think I have another one of these. Turn on my, darn it. Okay. Forgot to turn on my glue gun. Luckily that little one doesn't take very long. So if I put a couple of the bigger ones right, no, these aren't bigger, but I picked out all my small ones today. Okay, paint on that one and set it right here at the edge. got all the blue paint. Doggone it. I go through paper towels like it's like going out of style. There we go. So if I put those there, good, and then it won't rock back and forth. So as soon as our heat tool lines up, and then we can, oh, I had two little curly Q. There they are. I found these in my container. So I wanted to use those. I used all my little itty bitty ones that I bought a bag of. Oh, I forgot. I got these. I thought these were white rocks in here. They're shells. So we'll kind of put it how we want it. You can even... Oops. Well, you're staying underneath it then. I like broken shells too. That was probably the one thing that I loved to do before everybody got up. I would go down and walk on the beach and see what kind of stuff I could find. I do have some faux sea. Oh, those ain't coming out of there. Got all kinds of stuff. Kind of get it where we want it. I might even put resin over it. I don't know. Depends if I can get everything looking good. Green. Oh, we do have well, that would be cool to put all the way across. Oh, I'm not going to finish. I have this big, it's a 25 pound bucket of crushed glass. I have 1/4 inch and I have 1/2 inch. So let's see here. We'll pull this up. These are the two most important ones. Better grab me some more glue sticks because I'm going to need them. I don't even use a full-size glue gun anymore because I do so much detail work. And my mini glue gun is the detail one. Most of my big glue sticks go in the pot, the glue pot. Okay. Let's grab a couple here. What I want to get is an airbrush. So I can airbrush. This would look awesome. Hi, Wendy. How are you? What, seriously? Yeah. Okay. About 8 minutes left. So we've got those down. Now we can just start getting our other stuff down. I hope the sand is not... That's why I said I might cover it in resin, just because I'm afraid the sand's going to not glue this stuff down really good. Stop it. Your mom used to make airbrush t-shirts. I can remember at the fairs growing up. That was the thing to do, was to get an airbrushed t-shirt. When I said one day, when I told Floyd, I said, I want to airbrush. He's like, what, you want to make t-shirts? I'm like, no, I just need it in my crafts. He's like, oh. So right now I'm just gluing this stuff down. Got that one. Got my apron. Spider webs. Stop, stop. Not a very good gluer left-handed because I'm right-handed. Yeah, I got that one. So here, we can glue these, but I think I'm really going to have to get the resin out. Patty, oh, thank you. I like doing beach things. I did a book stack here a few weeks ago. It's probably not on my Facebook anymore. It's probably on my YouTube. I put everything over on my YouTube, which is the same name here, Our Backroom Creations. So all my videos are over there. Now, if I epically failed, I didn't post it over there. I'm not going to do that to myself. Oop, that one's not down. What I love about this glass is even though it's glass, it's not extremely sharp. I mean, if you landed on it, I'm sure it would do a little bit of damage, but I think that's what I'm going to do for the turquoise here, since I have that color made. Because these, my glass is clear, and then I use food coloring or mica powder or inks to dye the rocks. I just mix them up in a bowl, and then I spread them out on a paper towel to let them dry. And then they're colored. Alcohol ink. That's what I used. For some reason, I could not think of that word to save my soul. I almost stuck my hand in the Mod Podge. Oh, that would have been over. It would have been over. I wouldn't have been able to come back from that one. So the only thing I'm going to put down on the other letters is the crushed glass. Just in this turquoise color. I think that kind of brings all the other letters into the beach theme. Now, like I have here, I have a lot of glue. We call them glue spider webs. Just take your heat tool. Oh, it's not as bad as you think, Darla. I was kind of scared too in the beginning. I even did the pour. Well, I did it. I stuck my hand in the Mod Podge. Lord. All right, guys. Oh, it is. Here's a blooper. I was looking at you guys when I moved my hand. I should have moved it. Oh dear. You guys are lucky I don't get mad at myself. I just laugh with you. Yeah, give me some hearts for the blooper. Oh, okay. So, just got a couple minutes. So, we'll get this up so you can see it. It's a little bit wider than... So, it says home. Got these glued. I'll finish putting the turquoise crushed glass across there. Might put a couple more shells around, we'll see. But as soon as I get it done, yeah, I know, right, Lisa? Oops. Oh, it's been a day. That's quite all right. Yep, that's all you can do. Don't get mad. I see people throw fits at themselves. No, you just move on. Wipe yourself up and move on. All right, guys. Well, here it is. Thank you. So as soon as I get it all dry and completely finished, I'll post you a Facebook post. Don't forget to favorite me, like me, share me. Oh, I said a bad word. And then don't forget to join Craft Around the Clock. Lots of inspiration over there to be had. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 or 11:30 Eastern Time for the Fun Friday Dollar Tree Craft. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.